with what I'm about to explain. You think some people, well, I also thought small. I'm not going to say some people because like I started with, I just wanted to make a 20,000 a month. Okay. So I was thinking small because I used to be in MLM marketing and I used to have to sell like hundreds of lip glosses and stuff to just make a little bit of sale because the company took most of it and I just got like 25% commission, right? Now, our best seller is the $900 Legacy Builder for very good reason. Because with this program, you learn how to build a legacy, not just for you, not just to pay off debt. You learn how to build a substantial income, a predictable income online, a reoccurring income online. Now, let's say if you used to MLM, let's say you've got a $900 product in an MLM and you only get 25% profit. You're only going to make, I'm talking in dollars here, guys. I will break it down for you now. You're only going to get $225, right? So you would have to sell, to make $10,000 a month, you would have to sell 45 of that product if you're only making 25% profit. But here's where it's changed for us. We get 100% profit. So when we sell $900 product, we get that $900. So we just have to sell 12 $900 to make over $10,000 a month. Now put in the comments there, would you prefer making 25% profit or 100% profit? Because you're still going to put the same time in. It's just working smarter instead of harder, right? You would rather want I think that's a no-brainer. You would rather want to get 100% profit, the whole pie, right? Okay, so why promote digital programs? A proven program. It's already been tested, tried and tested. It's a proven recipe, guys. You make 100% profit. It gets daily pay, gets paid into your bank account. The choice is yours. You're either going to go work for someone. If you're not making money online and you're not making a plan to do it, you're going to work for someone that does because everything's moving online. South Africa alone has increased in the last year to 66% in online shopping. The e-learning industry, which this product is in, has exploded and will be a $319 billion industry by the year 2025. So again, if you're not going to make money online and have your own business online, you're going to work for someone that does. And you're going to have to take that small percentage of the pie. With this online business, you get a daily income instead of just getting a salary once a month. And you're actually selling something that helps others. That's why I'm so passionate about it, guys. I go live on my TikTok in the morning, not because I have to, because I know that there is that mother also sitting there, also like me in 2023, not knowing how to make extra income. She's trying the best she can. She's not lazy. She's working hard, but her efforts are not paying off because she always has to choose work or family. Work or family. And it's the moment when I found that I could have it coexist in my life that it has changed my life completely, because now instead of selling a pen or instead of selling a lip gloss, you actually get to help someone earn an income online. You help someone get rid of debt. You help a single struggling mother be able to be at home with her children and get a daily income in dollars. This is changing lives. So number 3, automate your business. Now, this is the exciting part. This is what we call the freedom machine. You got here on this call tonight, most probably the very first time when you were introduced to this program, you got to a page like this. You have your domain, you put your, you get to a domain. This is the domain. We call it a landing page, right? You put your email address in there. Once you click on Get My Blueprint, you received an email. That was an automated email that was set up once, right? But that is now working on your behalf because those emails are doing the following up. You can reply to that email anytime you like, and the person on the other end will obviously answer you. But imagine for a moment, if you had to sell, you are now selling this program, right? This program is in high demand. It's $1 billion a day industry. Obviously, people are going to ask you for information. Imagine you had to answer 1,000 people or 100 people a day on what you do for a living. Can you see where the automation takes that time away and does the work for you? Because your automation does the explaining. This is how it works. Once you get into, you put your email in, you get to a thank you page. If that person is ready to buy, they buy immediately because there's a link. There's where our mentor, which is a multimillionaire in 17 months, who you are getting coached by and mentored by live. This is not a pre-recorded thing that you watch unless you couldn't attend the live. It's live mentoring calls. So, oh my goodness, guys, there's nothing out there like this. Then you get to a video page that explains it a bit more in detail. And if you're ready, they've got another opportunity to purchase from you. Now, this program of ours is proven that 1 out of 20 will at least buy from you. So if 20 people comes to this page a day, at least one will purchase from you. And because our bestseller is the $900 legacy builder, if you just get one sale a day, that is 16, this is the updated conversion rate, over 16,000 South African Rand. Because you get 100% profit, you get that directly paid to you. Isn't that exciting? Can you see now how it's possible to make so much money? Number 4 is you get your business discovered through attraction marketing. Now, I want to hear a good hallelujah if you are happy to hear that you don't have to recruit with this business. You don't have to bother friends and family. You don't have to get on the phone with anyone. You don't have to just be on your phone the entire day, right? Because this is what this business does. You learn attraction marketing. You will never have to bother friends with this. In actual fact, I blocked my family when I started this business because I had a lot of people saying a lot of things because they didn't do their due diligence. They didn't make the effort to find out. They just brushed it off as, oh, this sounds too good to be true, because they didn't understand digital marketing. But with this proven blueprint, guys, you learn how to attract your perfect customer to you. So you don't have to go and look for a customer. We use the copy and paste of free ads method, where you literally copy ads that you get, you paste it to high trafficking websites, which you get over 200 websites that you can paste to. And then for those that are shy, or maybe you've got a job and you don't want your boss to see that you are having the side hustle, right? We've got the Invisible Empire, where you learn the skills, guys, how to build an invisible brand. Now think about Apple iPhone. We all trust Apple iPhone, right? We all trust Checkers, Pick n Pay, Woolies to deliver to our door. Why do we trust them? Why do we buy from them? Because we trust the brand. Because the brand has connected emotionally with their customer. They know how to do marketing. Now, this is what you learn in the Invisible Empire. You don't have to have a face. You just have to know how to connect with your perfect customer. The next one is you stop the scroll. And this is what you learn within the program by knowing who your perfect customer is. The number one mistake a lot of people make when they start a business, guys, is they think they must advertise to everyone. But that's where they don't get it right. Because think about it for a moment. If you scroll in social media is busy, right? It's busy. I mean, there's a lot of things going on. How are you going to stand out on social media and get your business noticed? It's by knowing who your perfect customer is. Using stop the scroll hooks that you get in our content vault inside our community. And then do a CTA that we call a call to action to invite your potential customers to your Freedom Machine. All right. Now, a CTA is like, I would do a video because my perfect customer is a parent. I would say something like, back in 2023, this is where I was. I couldn't even pay my kids' school fees. I received a letter from the school, guys, and I'm very serious with you. I received a letter saying that I couldn't take my kids back to school if I don't pay up. I didn't have that money. Not because I wasn't working. I was working. I was just not making enough money. So I know how that feels. So when I discovered this program, I took a chance on it. And I ended up leaving my full-time job in 5 weeks and paying up my children's school fees by week 5. If you're interested in the business, comment ready, and I'll make sure you get the detail. That comment ready is my call to action because I'm showing them to my Freedom Machine so that my automation can do the heavy lifting for me. Are you guys still with me? You're understanding it's all making sense? Let me know. Look at all those readies. You're already responding to my call to action. Look how powerful that is, right? It's powerful. The result of these 5 steps, guys, is that you get a new customer. This is how amazing this program works. Now, perfect in time. I'm going to put Cecilia on. Cecilia is our very first South African millionaire, guys, who's following this exact same program. And I cannot wait for you to hear her story. Celia, are you there?
I am here. I made it. I'm like, I've got the time. Let me run. Good evening, everybody. So for those of you who don't know me yet, I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I used to be a very, very small town mummy. I used to stay in a little town called Messina, where I just had this dream of being a full-time stay-at-home mum. So I tried different businesses before in order to be able to achieve that. And my first one was in the ECD industry, where I had a daycare center for 10 Yes, I loved it. I loved it, but it started taking time away from my little girl. And the reason why time was so, so precious for me with her is I'm also an angel mom of 2 little boys, and I'm also a cancer survivor. So the essence of time has always been something that I was I was so looking for a way just to have that time with her all the time. So after 10 years, I realized, you know what, the daycare center is taking a lot of my time up, and I started a salon. I thought I was going to control my time and I was going to make enough to survive, you know, to take care of the 2 of us. But that was where I started going downhill very quickly. I ended up having debt collectors phoning me more than my mother did. I was drowning in debt. I turned into one of those mummies crying in the shower every evening, trying to hide my tears from my child because I was frustrated. I didn't get to spend the time with her that I thought I was going to. I was broke. I was barely covering rent and electricity, and I started consuming TikTok. And I came across this beautiful mum last year, May, that she had 6 kids and she was looking to get her time back, and she discovered this business, and I was very, very interested immediately. My first question was, does this work in South Africa? And then I flipped that question. I'm like, what if this works in South Africa, my friend? Because if this works in South Africa, for each and every dollar that I would bring into my household, that would be between 18 and 20 Rand, right? Well, 3 months in, I was completely out of debt. 4 months in, I replaced my prayer car. I don't know if you know what a prayer car is, but I got to replace that prayer car. And then 5 months in, I flipped my zip code and I moved to my dream destination. 2 days after Christmas last year, I could pay my child's school fees for the whole year, the first time in my life. 7 months in, I hit my very first million. And I can tell you, you seeing South Africans popping up as millionaires one after the other, my friend. And it's only because they've learned how to master that 2-hour workflow, which Lizanne has explained to you now. They've learned to master that. They've learned how to earn in dollars, and they've learned how to be paid their worth by earning 100% commissions, not 25, not 50, 100% commissions. So I hope that my story tonight inspires you and shows you how possible this is, from one mum to the next mum, from one South African to the next South African. Because if I could do this, you can too.
I love that. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Celia wasn't even feeling that well yesterday, but she said yes to come on. So I so appreciate that. Thank you so much.
It's a big pleasure, Lizanne.
Oh, I so appreciate that. And what I love about a story, guys, is that you know, it resonated with me as well, because you know how we are as mothers, hey? We just want the best for our children. We don't want to wake up one day not knowing our children because we couldn't be there for them, and the constant stress of providing for them. So I want to hear if Christelle is on, because I would love for her to come and share as well. Let me see. Christelle, are you here? Just give her a moment. Trudy, if you can just check if you can see Christelle so long. I'm going to carry on explaining, and then we'll have one more person to share. But let me go and share this with you guys. So this is the program that everyone is now raving about. This is our program, okay? We've got the Legacy Builder, which is the $900 one. You can go and Google what is $900 in rands. It's going to give you the exact conversion rate at the time. So these are not 100% the exact conversion rate. It might be a couple of hundred behind or more or less. Then we've got the $600. This is the Digital Mastery. And the $900, guys, is a Legacy Builder. This is where you learn that reoccurring income stream I was talking about. We actually get on a live call on Tuesdays in a VIP group where we get mentoring and training by our mentor, Michelle, which is a multimillionaire, and she developed this program. The Digital Mastery is where you also learn how to make $1 million in 6 months, South African Rand, 6 figures in 6 months, right? And then we've got the Passive Daily Blueprint, that is $300, and we've got the Launchpad, which is $100, okay? Then you get exclusive bonuses. Doesn't matter which one you purchase, you get to be a part of a free global community, so you're definitely not doing this on your own. You get the Invisible Empire training, a 30-day marketing strategy growth plan,